Okay, we are ready to get started. What is up, everybody? This is Rance, aka Darth Lugia, and we are jumping into Final Fantasy 16 Part 11. So, it's been a couple days. We went out of town. We surprised my brother. He's gonna be leaving, for a couple years. We wanted to have some fun with him, go to Disneyland, and just kind of enjoy our time together before he takes off. And so, that's what I was doing the last couple days. Just got back yesterday, and I'm excited to continue with our playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. Where we last left off, we got Titan's powers, Titan's iconic abilities. We've yet to fight Titan as like the big, icon. We fought Hugo and beat him, cut his arms off, and are now just finished up with all kind of our conversations around the hideaway at the end of the last live stream. Have a couple of side quests that we can do, and then we will jump into our main quest after that. So I think that we ought to start with these just to be safe. There's been a couple of points of no returns in the game. They've been pretty obvious. They've kind of told you that the things are about to change. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. Brother Darth is going on his own Final Fantasy journey. I am, man, and I'm loving it. Having a great time. Now, because of the break that I was gone for a little while, like a good amount of people have caught up and or surpassed where I'm at now, which means that they're able to watch if they want to or not. Yo, what's up, Azure? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I am exhausted because it was a trip, but it was an active trip. Holy crap. But I can't be doing much better. Hope that you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, thanks for jumping in and saying what's up in the stream.
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't speak to Otto yet, I guess. Okay. Because we have one more person we gotta talk to. Oh, and our uncle showed up. Yeah, our uncle showed up and gave us a bunch of money. And we're going to be leaving with him is the plan when we do actually take off.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I mean, he's a strong personality, but he's on our side, Just got off work, so I'm beyond tired. Try to stay awake to watch, but I'm getting to doze off. You're good, man. You're totally good. No, my wife is napping in the other room. And yeah, I was like, I'm tempted, but also I've just been waiting nonstop to play this. So I may nap after. I finish up my playthrough. Might play for like 2-3 hours. We'll see kind of where we land at the end of this session.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh. Now are we going to be forced into the main quest? Let's see. No, we can still do the side quest stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this side quest stuff first. Where was it at? Local map. Okay. The Weight of Command. Search the Dragon's Eyrie for Cole's party. What happened last, I forgot. Yeah, so the last huge thing was that fight with Hugo. We beat Hugo, cut his hands off. We got back to the hideaway. Our uncle showed up. Oh, he's in our party? What? What? No way. Does he fight? Our uncle showed up, gave us a bunch of money. Or money to the cause, probably. And now Vivian was like, hey, it looks like Hugo took them this way. And you should go cut his head off, essentially. So that's what we're doing. Right now, before we do that, though, I don't want to kill the antelopes. They're kind of majestic. Before we do that, though, we're going to bust out these side quests. We have a party of curse breakers that are missing. We have some flowers we're supposed to pick up. Yeah, no, look, he's running right alongside of us. That's actually kind of very cool. That's going to take me a minute. Oh, hey, yeah, they're all... Solve them right here?
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Oh, you're good, Azure. You're good.
Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Run away!
Only
Get out of
some.
here!
The
Get the
rest
hell
left
out of
themselves
here!
in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Sweet. All right, Torgal, let's go, buddy. And Uncle Byron, let's go, buddy. So I'm sticking with Titan's powers for right now.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Absorb the attack, yeah. What the hell? Oh, whoops. Attack me, bro. Yeah, look at this shit. Well, you couldn't actually see it. That's fine. Oh, what? He was at half? I did not notice. I haven't noticed our uncle fighting at all. Let's see if we'll actually get in here. Oh, that's important. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's just using his axe. Cool. Can I get all three of these? Yeah, that's sick. Nice. Yeah. That's so freaking cool. That is so sick that Byron just like uses a normal attack. But he's still like trying to help out. That's awesome. That's awesome. I wonder how many other party... So Sid has been a party member. And Jill, obviously Torgal, is our consistent party member. Looks like Uncle Byron is also in the rotation.
Friend, are there any more survivors?
Never mind.
Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
Jeez.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Just the giving up, the surrendering to your fate because you've lived so long as, you know, under the thumb of someone else. Rough. Yeah, Uncle Byron is actually in our party. If I turn my face cam off real quick, let me show you guys. Yeah, see on the very bottom right, Uncle Byron is right next to Torgal. And that if we go and save, you can actually see it a little bit bigger, I think. There it is right there. Oh, that's so fun. I actually love that. Okay, cool. All right, let's go have one more side quest to take care of after we give Torgal a little pet. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There he is.
Torgal.
Okay. Now we can fast travel. Let's get some Oxcry Cliff. Perfect, it's right there. See, Titan's abilities are so different because they require you to be patient and not just kind of mash buttons like pretty much every other ability so
Was easy
far.
enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Yo. Yeah, got him, boy. So sick. Kill the one. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, he's knocked down.
Farewell.
Titan! Oh, this guy's voice. Voice actor for Clive kills it. He does such a good job. I mentioned this before too, but I saw an interview with him and man, he just seems like a cool guy.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Okay, now we just have to go back to the hideaway and we'll finish every side quest we could do for now before we jump in and try to kill Hugo. Nice, both over here.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I don't think Uncle Byron's gonna make it. I'm calling that right now. It's unfortunate, but
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
oh,
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Because that's what happened to Clive. He stepped into the role, wasn't ready for it, and then kind of grew into it. Reduces Rising Flames cooldown by 2 seconds. That's pretty good. Let's make sure we got the right abilities on actually here real quick. Oh, here we go. Gil and ability points. Okay. Yep. And I love the Will of the Wikes being increased. I think that is so good. Oh, we have a new hunt? Okay. Okay. So, Rodriguez.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more
Might be
than I was
snacking just a little bit.
expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Tyre trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One
What?
ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death.
Okay.
And even
That's great.
success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
That was very well needed. So, they made a point. The brand is not just ink. It's not just a tattoo. They said the curse of the wyvern tail is underneath the skin. So, yeah, to not just like burn the skin, just get it off, but you have to like carefully take it out. And if you like touch it, if you actually like hit the brand, you know, on it and not just around it while you're taking it out, then it sends a poison to the rest of their body. That's very cool. That's very freaking cool because I'm glad that there's some type of magic attached to the brand. You know, it means more than just the tattoo, which makes more sense. And now, because people seeing that you have burns on your face, I'm like, oh, why did they assume I just burned the tattoo off? They might not assume that because it's like it's a very small group of people who do it, who are willing to do it, and who are talented enough to actually like take the stuff out. That's sick. This type of world building is exactly what I'm into.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
All right. Not long ago, I was accosted by footpads that walked the gilded path, but perished alone in the desert had not the Cursebreakers come to my aid. I owed them my life. This token served them well. Dire Wolf Jess.
Best
I'm
of
guessing
luck out there, Sid.
that helps out Torgal. Increases combo damage by 5%? That's pretty big. That's really big. Let's keep Grace of the Inferno, though. I think that's our best boon right now. Let's see what the heck Nectar has to say. It's about what I expected. Oh. Oh, this one's back down to a B rank. Okay. A hill to die on. The Velkroy Desert, Dalmekia. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders, but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb with every trip through the valley. So, Velkroy Desert, Dalmekia. Travel to the Velkroy, alright. Oh, make for the Velkroy Desert. That's where we're supposed to go on our mission. Okay. And that is where we will go. My guess is this is probably the first time we've even been here. Okay, perfect. Okay, side quests done. We have a mark that we can hunt in this area, as well as obviously our main story.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Wow.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
A trading post it is.
Oh, this is beautiful. Riddle of the Sands. All right.
Let's go.
Aw. That's nice. Jill looked really uncomfortable on her chocobo. And Byron did for a second, but you saw him like pet it. Probably because he rode chocobos as part of, you know, the army in Rosalith. It's really cool.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
It is. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Get merged, son. Okay, let's get you out of here so don't get hurt.
Sick!
Ooh, that's a good amount of damage. Alright, Uncle. I love it when they just come in here. 2 jump. 1, 2. And then we'll go. Yeah, I want to actually do a couple of fights with Uncle Byron with us because I want to hear, you know, some of his voice lines, what he has to say. Also, it's very likely that our mark.
Ago, when you were just a boy,
oh, let's wait.
You and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived, but you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
That's great. Ah, damn it, that sucks. Okay. Come here, attack me, son. Attack me. Ah, too early. Way too early. You attack me then. Come here. Oh, I missed my follow-up though. You can. It looks like you're able to interrupt your down thrust with like a hop. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, so actually, I do want to explore this area a lot because we know that the hunt is going to be in here somewhere. It didn't give us a name for the creature. Okay, here we go.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Yep. Go up here, then we'll go around to the left. We'll work our way back around. Ooh. Bloodfang. Sick. That was badass.
Straight
that was so
now.
sick. Okay. Oh, they're athletic. Okay, you can't pick them up. Wow. Oh, and our uncle's cheering us on. How fun. How fun.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, don't want to fight those chocobos because I'm not a freaking monster. This up here looks like it's
you lost your
a
way already, my boy?
side quest area.
The ruins mark the
I know.
road to the inn.
Am I not allowed to go this way? Okay. Our uncle dies just because we got lost in the desert. Oh, forgot where I was at.
Sick 'em. All yours, Torgal. Come on. Faster.
Wait, really? This way? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. Oh, Porgo must be so hot. Said it was a big stone thing. The Great Stone Dragon. There it is. Gotta be this rock-looking thing right there. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's a Bestitocallan. It's the same type of enemy that we fought already, but bigger. Higher up.
Well, Clive. Looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
Oh no, he's gonna. Oh wait, that sucks.
Over here! Fire and flame!
Oh yeah, he's too. Nice. Let's go. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Just down a lot of damage. That's fine. Oh. Woo. Yes. I wanted to dodge that. Or, sorry, parry it. Oh, is that too early? Or maybe it doesn't work on specific attacks like that. Okay, stagger, stand close. Oh, okay, it just counted as a block, not a parry. Really good. Woo! No. Sick. Yeah, come here. Badass move, gosh. Okay, he's done. Oh, so sick. So freaking cool. Yeah, Titan I feel like has the most like satisfying stuff that comes out, you know?
It should have stayed in its shell.
All right, Chocobo. Let's go. Whiteheart. We want to race Byron? My uncle wants to race me? Come on, old man. That's awesome. So what are we, 30? Yeah, about 40 minutes in, we cleared the side quests, all the dialogue we could have got, as well as cleared something on the hunt board as well. So now we just have our story stuff.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Can I talk to these folks, or no? This was just where I was supposed to go. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a baby one. It's just further away.
There she is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it, uncle. Thank you, Ambrosia. I mean, Whiteheart is a better name for sure. And she earned that name. So, yeah, Whiteheart is probably what I ought to call her.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Hmm. Speciesist establishment. Damn, he looks badass with hood. Both of them do. So Walud is a kingdom where Barnabas, who's
Good day
Odin's,
to you. Eating?
you know, the king of that area. It's Odin's
Sorry about my
dominant.
pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Also, someone from Waylud, is who like saved Hugo. I assume it's their like captain, their commander, because we heard him talk once and it sounded familiar. She's with Joshua. Oh shit! That's totally Joshua's assistant. They've only showed her to be her assistant, but I don't know exactly what else she does yet.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Oh. So far, this has been one of the most tragic things. It's that Clive and Joshua are always just missing each other. It looks like Joshua had a chance or two to talk to Clive. But he also has his own, like, big mission that's going on, you know?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin?
Yep,
Never
okay.
know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Huh.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Ever so slightly, okay.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
I appreciate it. I was worried he was going to be out of out of place, be a little bit of like comedy. But actually, it's very like well.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
He's cheering us on while doing nothing in the background. I love it. Whoops. Get wrecked, son. So good, man. That's right, just like I taught you, my boy. It's hilarious because he actually like helped us out fighting in the other places. His attacks were really basic, but they did, you know, they did a little bit of damage. He's not doing nothing.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
He's a server. She's not cooking it. I guess she can report back. That was a bad argument on my end. So is she gonna tell Joshua that Clive's here? And his uncle? And Joshua's uncle?
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Dang. His character model looks great. I love it. And yeah, the red now being like an important part. But it's all tattered because, you know, his empire is like dead.
Clive?
Ah. Yeah. No, this is going to be one of the most tragic things, I feel like. And you know they're probably not going to reunite until
What is it now?
until it's like a huge climactic part at the end. And likely, my guess,
It's nothing.
one of them
Let's go.
sacrifices themselves to save the other. Oh, cool though, cool. We've got our adventure going on, our journey. Joshua has his own thing. A little bit more like mystical in nature, you know, we don't have all the answers yet. Like how we did not question those guys at all.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Here you go, buddy. There you go, my friend.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
I do want to just explore this town a tiny bit before we walk out.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of gazelle breeds.
That's really cool, actually. Just seeing the world, you know. Ooh, and finding a chest or two. That's always nice as well.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of cookers' trough is where they want to lord it over us.
Genuine cactuar needles, imported from across the sea. Just one prick. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing.
I need a drink.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now?
Yeah, this is cool. An actual society, you know, that we get to like walk around in. I appreciate it.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace.
Why is the tavern shut?
The best drop in Dalmil, visit the final sting.
Another fight, is it? Some people can't.
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Oh, we gonna get to come back here as like a not another whatchamacallit, hideaway, but like a little mini base, you know? Exchange for one greatsword forged with the specifications hereunder, Red Rooster Trading will pay the sum of 1,000 gil. Less than 8 hands in length, weighted pommel, briar, clam inlay, serrated edge suited for cutting bone.
Right away.
Cool. I appreciate that. Appreciate that area. Okay, we want to go to the southern Velkroy desert, which looks like where we're going. Yeah, perfect.
Forgive me, my boy, but is this not the way we came? Drake's Fang is to the south. 'Tis each that you should wish to explore the world a little, but pray take pity on my poor feet.
Okay, this is the southern Velkroy desert, but it's not going to go there. We're going to go to Doznov Terrace. All right. You got it, Uncle. Take it easy on you.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken soft. It's like eating a cloud with a crust.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any...
Oh. Oh, come on. These Dolmecs.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see
Whoa.
I'm busy?
Those
I won't
eyes.
keep you
Wow.
long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Influence comes with age, experience,
Mommy, I want to play with the crystal.
and handsomeness. Believe you me.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
So it is forcing me to explore the city, which is good.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
No.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Yeah. That was
I
quick.
beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Back alley bruiser. This poor merchant dude. I think there's some random merchant over here in this back alley. Absolutely decimated. Woo! All right. Damn. We're getting so many ability points. I think I might save it to get our fourth, Devil Breaker form, or whatever the hell it's called. Our fourth bar of that. Because I don't use it often, so I want to be able to save a ton of it, use a ton of it for, when I need to.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread,
Night
warm
meat
from
and
the
duck,
oven.
fresh from the grill.
Have a
Get it
taste.
while it's hot. It would make a fine gift for your beloved. She'll look at you in quite a different light, I'm sure.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid II?
What if he's the son
I won't waste your time.
of the other
I
person?
need
that we were
passage through
talking
the
about?
south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Connections.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
End to the trouble and doubt. Is that the place
Trouble!
for stat?
If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
That is what I thought, yeah. Like, we're the ones who busted up the inn. I thought that was all.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Oh, and the music like fits the area as well here. Very cool.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Was Torgal not following me? Huh.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope you gave as good as you got.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble
Sorry
already?
for my fire,
I'm looking for
ice,
my
and
pal.
rock powers.
Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
So if Joshua and his friend are trying to leave the city, then they might also be trying to get through the place that we are escaping from.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush.
Unless there's just another, whatchamacallit. Unless there's just a different path, or they're going for it like a different
this
direction.
suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
They can lay a trap for him.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then.
Yeah, and the
Just as you arranged.
crystals are something
And put
of
an
a
end to the
like.
trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Something of like a.
It just goes to show one
government
should never
healthcare?
underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk
It's not a one-to-one, but you know, just government aid, right? That these crystals are supposed to go to these
arranged to
different
meet with the
places.
soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velkroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
But there keeps being
I
less
trust
and
I
less
can count
crystals
on your
given. The
support
resources are running dry.
If things turn sour.
Oh, wow. Oh, way up there. Okay, this is the door that we were trying to go through last time.
Of course.
So yeah, not like just like healthcare, but just any type of like we're part of this government, part of this nation. And the nation's going to provide us like the stuff we need, which one of the big things is the crystals. Right? For the water and like heating up stuff and using it to cool down things as well. Like, yeah, and so it is a little bit just connected. Idea of like the government is corrupt. They're using the crystals, or people like Hugo's men are stealing them and use them for themselves before they ever get to like the cities they're supposed to get to. Which is cool. I think it's a cool connection. You want to fight, son? Oh. Want to go again? Nah. Fight hard.
Safe.
Decent fighter. Gosh, I was able to keep him in the air just for my projectiles. That's so sick. It's great, man. Love the combo potential you have. It is so good.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ooh. Little mini alcove. Yep. This is making me actually kind of want to explore. In Utah, we have a ton of like national parks. This looks a lot like national parks in Utah. A lot of them are these giant bluffs, these giant, you know, rocks with like a desert. It's very cool. Very cool looking.
I'll take it from here.
Oh.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
The armor looks sick.
Eh? What brings you here?
Oh, and these are the
Why,
Walodian
to collect
people.
their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
This guy feels so betrayed.
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
All right, Spiegel. Poor guy. Nope.
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Who's curing? Who's curing? Over there. Okay. Is there another cure? Oh, yeah. Okay. Woo! There's a bit of a window there. It is not quite as tight as the pure parry one. Who wants to show up? Who wants to show up? You? Dude, how long can we charge this? Long time. That was so sick, actually. I loved it. What the hell? They have choco. I don't want to fight your chocobos. No, dude. Get the animals out of this. Well, I'm not gonna get my I guess. So. Come on. So sorry. They're sick though. I love their different coat color. It's really cool. Was sad to you know, to frickin' kill them, of course.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
That's fun.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Music is a little bit like Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts. You know, obviously like the desert
It occurs
setting.
to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Oh, yep. Desert Rose from Lubor.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Rosina Dalamil. So, I mean, Dalamil is like the name of the area, I guess. Gosh. So we've only actually seen one be sent, and it was killed, and it was, you know, when my dad was trying to
Trusting
send
you,
it.
Sid, or should I say Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a
So
reputation.
it's
to
not
uphold.
sending like a note, you know, like a paper or anything. There's some type of magic. Does the Stolus say it? Right? Does he say
Well
the
then,
message?
I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Nice. I think 350 was our next threshold for renown. Yep. Already knew there'd be side quests. Okay. Let's get our abilities leveled up. Or take on any other side quests. Yeah, I might just save for Limit Break. Oh, but I love this, though. Yeah, Raging Fist is so sick. It's a great ability. Okay, yep, let's just save for Limit Break. Kind of boring, but we can also save for the next abilities we'll unlock as well.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Offered help Sava craft a carving knife. Yeah.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Very nice of Clive to do this. I will say there's some side quests that I'm surprised that Clive, that my character, like...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
Would take the time to actually do.
We better get to it.
This is one of them.
Is it true?
Definitely one of them.
It would make a fine...
Fresh bread, warm from the...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Yeah, just a little under Clive's payroll, I would say. But hey, that's just a personal call.
Those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
There's some dramatic people.
I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
In this town specifically.
These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Sure, prioritize this one. I think we'll still get the little dings for who else we're supposed to talk to.
Silver platters, sweet incense. Ha! They've opened the gate.
Lubor?
Actually, yeah. We have to find one more townsperson to speak to. Is one of them?
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
The darkness from your door. Just look at the detail.
I got a future family heirloom.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics. Fresh from the...
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
See, I'll go
So
talk to
no
every
better
cook
off than
I
when
can
we started.
find. Let me talk to one cook.
Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Velkroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
There's the Velkroy Desert for the Metal Traver, or investigate Doznov Terraces. So we gotta go opposite directions here. Would a fast travel help us out a little bit? This would stick us like right in the desert instead of having to go through the town to get to it. So yeah, let's try to fast travel here. And then we could just sprint our chocobo butts over there. I am going to be doing, yeah, every single side quest in this game that I can. Every thing on the hunting board that I can as well. I definitely will. Because while I've not been impressed with the majority of the side quests, a couple of them have been great. I think too, yeah, Chloe stands out. Chloe stands out. That one's like harrowing. And then the kid pretending that he's getting attacked by the wolf stands out really well. Stands out really good as well. Wolfie, I think was the name.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Straight home now.
Lord Cook has finally made his move.
I expect that's why there's so many
Oh, I had to go with him, I guess.
Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are
I
there any
did.
materials unique to Dalamil?
Kill.
Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
I think the terrace is where I'm supposed to go for the other side quest. Hopefully. Hopefully they're both in the same place.
So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Nice. Sweet. Okay, cool. Had a hunch. Had a hunch we're supposed to do most of that one first, so glad that we did.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Yeah, but I busted up the end. I'm sorry.
The most fragrant herbs.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense. What candle?
Well, we can make our way back.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Lightning rod cooldown. It's not useful. Could get another song. Yeah, let's get another song.
My thanks. Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon. Do you have a letter?
Ah,
Oh.
I'm not too late.
Oh, okay.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Pretty. Okay. So, yep, first
Drake's
things
Fang
first.
should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, I can't get him on top of Whiteheart.
Thanks, Gal.
Wow, look at the color. Beautiful. Oh, hey, Torgal. What are you looking for?
One road. It's a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
Cute. Love me some chocobos, man.
I do. Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamir?
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking if I could find a little
Oh, no. Sorry.
ready to go?
And then we want to head... Oh, hello. That is what we're going to have to beat. Okay, cool. Let's head down and then make the turn right here, probably, right? Yeah. What do you got to say for yourself? Yeah, wary traveler? Nah. Good. Fun.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Bath bomb, that's hilarious. Nope. Merge, son.
It's over.
Coronation. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck is this? Do they buff him? Is that what the coronation thing was? He got the buff? What the heck? Portal leveled up?
To me, boy.
Okay. Alright. A little confusing. But that should now get us cleared to finish off these side quests.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Damn, hot springs is such a... Yeah, like a tender balance. Okay, only other potential thing we could do is, since we're already out here, just travel forward and maybe unlock another fast travel place. That might be what we do before we go back and report on those side quests. The jaw. Yeah, there's got to be a teleport thing by the time we get to the end of the jaw here. Nice, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Whoa.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
It's cool looking.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm a sucker for dogs, man. Frickin' sucker.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
That's a cool looking location. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember seeing it on the map, but I didn't really piece it together. So, let's go report on those side quests. Get those cleared. Then maybe we'll jump into Drake's
This is
thing.
no good. I was hoping to get out of this.
Clive. How very fitting.
The noble soldiers of Namekia and Waylode, partners in arms in so many battlefields, also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalamil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done. As long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. We're such greedy,
There's
needy
simply
creatures.
no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. You try not to disappoint me. Sweet.
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velkroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from Randala carry much weight in these parts. Dalamil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends
At
make
least
the rules.
they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Dalamil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute. You see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection. My predecessor chief among them.
You and I
Have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names. You didn't think Rosanna Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smith. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work, making blades instead of trouble. To leave my life as suddenly as unexpectedly as she had entered it, I sort of followed in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters. I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? All right.
Farewell now.
Thank you for the lore lesson, my friend.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
He'd ask
you to do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Not a bad lesson.
Master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
That's what, 15? No, just 10. 10 renown, okay. Okay, let's go report Xavier.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots! There he is. The man who... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Ooh. Yeah, might be wrapping up pretty shortly because I did not realize how tired I was until like right
story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Sweet. Oh, lots of ability points. Cool. The Breath of the Inferno, Ignition, reduces cooldown by 2.2 seconds. And then Scarletite. What? Hardest metals known to man. Okay, so what I want to do quickly is actually go back to our hideaway because we have enough renown to get another free gift. And then we also have
The little uns have been up
I
to
think
their
some
old tricks
ore to
again.
potentially craft something new as well. Let's see what we got here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Oh, no way. It jumped from 295 to 410? Are you serious? 850, wow. High Cleric's Medallion. Okay, yeah, it's exponentially getting harder. All right. That's my bad. That's on me. I assumed that like 350 was our next threshold. Instead, let's go talk to our blacksmith. Should have been right here. No, there's two ways out of here. There he is.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
This is all worse. Yep. Ooh, gelatinous mass and scarletite. Okay. We can do the bracelets. Let's do it. More HP and more defense.
Should last you a good while. And?
Okay.
And what can I do for you? Is that all?
Sweet. And let's quickly check out our new song as well. Where was it? 1,000 tables. Here we go. Nice. I like it when the songs are kind of like reminiscent of the places that we visited. So this is cool. Oh, we have something new on our reading table. Let's go look at that. Nope, this is Tomes. Well, let's just report to Tomes because it's been a minute.
Says he's looking for books about Tony. I know.
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Nice.
What subject shall we consider today?
Liquid flame. Yeah, let's see what it says about the Stoluses. Al is capable of transmitting the thoughts of others. What? Specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of aether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stoluses are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages that are seldom available to common folk. The incantation O Mia Los Dalan to Isag Elaith can be loosely translated to My will is now thy burden, ne'er cleft our bond shall be. That is very cool. That is very, very damn cool. I love that. Middling dragons? Oh, this is an ancient dragon? Tapped exclusively for life on the ground, as such is the case in a thick, bony armor. Though its kin once claimed dominion over the northern territories, the spread of the blight inevitably forced this once gentle giant south in search of prey. Middling dragons, whose membranous wings are attached to their forelegs rather than their torsos. Ooh. And end in hook-like talons used to rip apart the flesh of their prey. Their abundance in northwestern storm eventually resulted in mass domestication by the Imperial Legion, which alongside the spreading of the blight drove remaining populations south into the deserts of Dalmatia, where they now struggle for supremacy with existing species. Wow. Man, I love how much information we have that we can go through. That is so great. Oh, I can look up stuff about nectar too. Cool. Okay. We are just barely
shall ever be open.
Barely over 2 hours. Yeah, let's go check our letter on the opposite side of the room. Then I think we'll end it for today since we're right about to get into
Sid's going to find Cooker.
Probably getting to the big intense stuff. Probably killing Hugo, likely fighting Titan. We'll see if that Mother Crystal gets destroyed as well while we're there. So far, there's been a pretty decent wave, I'd say, of things. Like super intense, awesome things, a little bit more relaxed world building than back to like the intense, awesome things. And so, yeah, this would be perfect because this playthrough is back to the kind of world building, you know, lore stuff. Sid II, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. It's to be a part of a fruitful relationship. Nice. I love that the music changes. I love this. This game's great. This game's great. Okay. We're going to go ahead and end it there for right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to like check the game out, whether it's live or on my playthroughs. Again, I love this. I cannot wait to play it on hard mode. And I doubt I'll be skipping too many of the cutscenes once I do get to hard mode as well, because I will just thoroughly enjoy just playing it again. It's going to be awesome. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.